We came to work every morning and we kind of waited for our customers to walk in the door and took really good care of them. We were a service-oriented bank and not a sales culture organization at all.
You know, ownership has always been very interested in the success of other people, serving our team, really what I call more about others, less about you personally, and that was a very attractive thing about the company we work for.
And the banking is changing in rural Iowa, and either I believe you're going to be a progressive bank that realizes you don't have any boundaries and that geography really today with technology does not come into play. It's all about relationships and building those relationships one-on-one, one at a time. It doesn't make any difference if they're 10 miles from your office or if they're 110 miles from your office. It can all work very well.
You know, working at Home State Bank, we had hired a couple consultants in terms of helping us formulate our vision, mission. We ended up calling it Purpose Partners, looked at our core values and team promises, and after we went through that exercise and we were working that, the question came up with our management team, what do we do next? And having known Roxanne from some previous bank experience, I recommended that we take a really serious look at it. There was some caution about that because Roxanne's a very exuberant person, and if you're not used to kind of being outside the box, that's going to challenge you personally with it.
Well, I think the investment with the Emmerich Group for an ownership group is a big thing to get past. You have to be able to show them the return on that investment over time and look at it as an investment versus that. And then it's the commitment of the management team just has to be incredibly strong, and that is just two really key parts.
This isn't anything that you buy as a program and think others are going to do. This is something that you have to do, that you have to lead, that you got to be committed in, and that you have to be willing to change consciously about how we do things and how we approach things emotionally and outside the box in terms of communicating with our team.
I think everyone should just come experience the Profit Growth Banking session and the energy that it creates. You really have to be able to buy into that, and it's not middle management people that need to buy in. It's the CEO, it's the people that really manage that bank, and those separate facilities have to buy in. By far the largest change is just the culture and the idea of setting your standards, having a commitment by everyone to live those standards, and then setting the goals, the one-page strategic planning process that the Emmerich Group has and the think tank strategy that we're going through today. When you pull that all together and everyone knows what your goals are, what your target markets are, what your strategies are, and you communicate that week after week after week, and then celebrate when you have that success.
What I would say to anybody considering coming to an event like this, get committed, do it. You know, life and days are too short. And if you're going to really be in this process of really helping serve other people, which financial services is truly about, you know, you really got to get something where you're really putting your heart into what you do. And there's never going to be anything better for you to put your heart into what you do and give you some ideas along the way in terms of what you do than what you'll find from the Emmerich Group.